the heart of a world woven with chakra threads, there lies a village nestled between mountains and trees. This is where the sun's rays dance upon the walls that cradle Konohagakure, or simply Konoha. Konoha, a place where the wind whispers secrets through its narrow streets. A village known for its vibrant life and bustling energy. It's not just any town, it's a community of shinobi, ninja who protect, serve, and fight for their home. The shinobi system here is an intricate web of alliances and rivalries, with clans at the heart of this complex network. Clans are more than just families. They are the pillars that hold up Konoha's strength and stability. They represent generations of skill passed down from one generation to the next, a legacy etched in honor and blood. Each clan has its own unique jutsu, abilities often tied to specific elements or techniques. The Uchiha wield Sharingan eyes that can see through illusions and replicate ninjutsu, while the Hyuga possess the Byakugan, offering them a panoramic field of vision and control over chakra pathways. But beyond these powerful and respected clans, there exists another group. Shinobi who belong to no clan, with no lineage or inherited abilities. These are the individuals we will explore, those who stand alone that still hold their own place in this world. Their existence is marked by a duality of solitude and resilience. They must carve out their path without the safety net of family ties and ancestral jutsu. Yet within their isolation, they find strength and self-reliance, learning to adapt and evolve beyond what clan lines could ever offer. This journey into the shadows will reveal tales of those who, despite the odds, rise above the anonymity and forge their own destiny. We delve into the complexities of life outside the clan system, a heart less traveled but no less significant in Konoha's tapestry. So let us venture forth, with open ears to listen to the whispers in the shadows, and an understanding heart to embrace those who stand alone under the watchful eyes of the hidden leaf. In the bustling village of Konohagakure, every ninja is part of a larger tapestry, woven from threads of history, honor, and family. Each thread represents a clan, bound together by blood and legacy. Belonging to a clan in Konoha means being part of something greater than oneself. It's like stepping into an ancient hall filled with the echoes of ancestors, their wisdom and power shaking every member who walks through its doors. The benefits are vast. Within the walls of one's own clan, training is not just about mastering techniques, but also about understanding the heart of the village. Skills passed down from generation to generation are honed under the watchful eyes of masters who have dedicated lifetimes to their craft. Moreover, the support system within a clan is unparalleled. It's more than just having shoulders to cry on, even knowing that you're never truly alone in your struggles. Whether it's facing an enemy or navigating the complexities of village politics, clan members stand together, forming a formidable shield and sword for one another. Expectations come with this unity. Honor, loyalty, and sacrifice are pillars upon which clans thrive. A member is expected to embody these values, carrying them as proudly as their name. Every action reflects not just on oneself, but on the entire lineage. Imagine being part of such a vibrant community. Each clan, with its unique abilities and traditions, adds layers of complexity to Konoha's society. The Inuzuka with their bond with beasts, the Hyuga with their Byakugan, each contributing uniquely to the village's defense and prosperity. Yet beneath this tapestry, there are those who stand apart from these woven threads. These clanless shinobi navigate a different path, one filled with solitude, but also independence. In understanding the benefits of clan membership, we can better appreciate the challenges they face in their isolated existence. In the vast tapestry of Konohagakure, there are those who stand apart from the weave, their threads loose and untethered. These are the clanless shinobi, adrift in a village where bloodlines often dictate destiny. Their lives are marked by a constant struggle for recognition, an unyielding climb up the ladder of respect and power that seems to favor those with noble names and ancient lineage. It's as if the very air whispers their lack of pedigree, casting shadows over their achievements. Imagine walking through bustling marketplaces where every other shinobi carries the weight of generations behind them. You can almost feel the eyes following you, calculating, categorizing, always looking for that familiar clan symbol on your forehead protector. Without the support and resources provided by established clans, these shinobi must rely solely on their own skills and cunning to carve out a place in the village's hierarchy. It's not just about survival, it's about proving oneself, over and over again. In this lonely journey, friendships can be hard-won treasures. Trust is something that must be earned through shared experiences, battles fought side by side, and secrets whispered under the cover of night. The nights are often long for them, filled with thoughts of what might have been if they were born in a prominent clan. Yet, amidst these reflections, there's also a quiet strength, a determination to rise above their circumstances. These shinobi become masters at navigating a complex web of alliances and rivalries, learning to balance the expectations placed upon them by the Hokage with the whispers of jealousy from other clans. Every step forward is both a victory and a reminder of the challenges that lie ahead.
In this vast village, where shadows play tricks on the mind, these clanless shinobi carve out their own paths, leaving indelible marks not through lineage, but through their sheer will to endure and triumph.
In the vast and complex tapestry of Konohagakure, or Hidden Leaf Village, there have always been stories whispered softly among the trees and told around campfires. Stories about shinobi who stood alone, unbound by the lineage and traditions that shaped most others. Take Naruto Uzumaki, for instance. Born into a world that didn't quite know how to place him, he was an orphan from birth. His mother sacrificed herself to save him, sealing the Nine Tails inside him, a burden so immense it would have crushed lesser spirits. Naruto grew up in solitude, his childhood marked by isolation and misunderstanding. He was often shunned by others, a pariah in his own village. But through all this, he never lost hope. Naruto held tightly to dreams of being recognized as more than just the container for a fearsome beast. Imagine walking alone every day, knowing that most faces you see hold fear or disdain. Yet despite it all, finding small moments of joy and connection. Perhaps with Iruka-sensei, who saw beyond the surface and nurtured Naruto's potential. In these early years, Naruto learned to build his own family. The bonds he formed were not by blood, but by choice. Hinata Hyuga's quiet admiration, Sasuke Uchiha's rivalry that blossomed into something deeper, and Sakura Haruno's friendship that grew stronger with each challenge they faced together. Every day was a struggle for Naruto to carve out his place in the world. But through sheer willpower and an unyielding spirit, he not only found acceptance, but also became one of the most revered shinobi Konoha had ever seen. These stories are not just tales of hardship. They're reminders that even without a clan, a shinobi can find strength in their own resilience and forge their path with honor. In the heart of Konohagakure, among the bustling streets and towering homes of proud clans, there exist those who wander without a clan to call their own. These shinobi walk alone, their every step marked by resilience. They forged their identity from the very fabric of their solitude. Imagine waking each morning to the silence that only comes with not belonging to any family or community. There's no breakfast table to share stories over, no elders to seek wisdom from. But in this emptiness, a space for personal growth opens up, an opportunity few would recognize. One such shinobi, known only as Kaze, once told me of his early days. I used to feel the weight of my isolation like a cloak, he said, his eyes reflecting the struggle and triumphs that shaped him. But I learned to wear it with pride. Kaze's story isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. Each mission he undertook was not just for the village, but also to prove his worth. The bonds he formed were based on mutual respect, loyalty, and shared experiences, rather than blood ties. Another shinobi, named Hoshi, found solace in the night sky. I look up at the stars, she said, her voice soft yet strong. And I remind myself that just like them, my light shines uniquely. These individuals show us that identity isn't defined by lineage or clan, by the strength of one's character and the choices we make. In moments of doubt, these shinobi find their power within. They've crafted a narrative of their own making. One where resilience is not just a trait, but a guiding force. Their struggles are etched into every scar and victory, shaping who they are in ways that can only be understood by those who have walked this path alone. Each day, they rise with a determination that is as fierce as the bonds formed within their clans. They are proof that true strength lies not just in physical prowess, but in the indomitable spirit of a shinobi who dares to walk a solitary road. Their stories remind us all that it's not where we come from, but how we choose to live our lives that truly defines us. As you listen, let these tales resonate within you. They are more than just words, they are the whispers of those who've stood against the shadows and emerged triumphant, their spirits unbroken and their hearts full of fire. In the heart of Konohagakure, where bonds of blood and lineage run deep, the clanless shinobi walk a lonely path. Their absence of familial ties marks them distinctly in this world so deeply rooted in tradition. Imagine for a moment stepping into the bustling marketplace, surrounded by families clad in clan symbols. Each banner fluttering in the wind tells a story, a legacy that's been carried through generations. But what about those who stand alone? How do they fit into this tapestry?
Many believe that being part of a renowned clan bestows not only honor, but also power and strength.
The Uchiha with their Sharingan, or the Hyuga with the Byakugan, these are names whispered in awe. Yet, the reality is far more complex. A shinobi's true strength lies within themselves, forged through countless hours of rigorous training and unwavering dedication to protect the village. But how often does this truth get overshadowed by the allure of clan heritage? Consider the quiet determination in a clanless ninja's eyes, as they face each challenge head-on. They are often seen as lone wolves, solitary figures in a world that values unity and community. Perception is a powerful force. It can elevate or diminish an individual's worth in the eyes of others. For these clanless shinobi,
Every glance, every nod of recognition, carries the weight of expectation.
Are they strong enough? Can they truly stand on their own? Their resilience is often underestimated. Each day they prove themselves not through lineage but through action and honored.
They are the silent guardians, the unsung heroes in a village that thrives on the power of family. Yet, it's the very isolation they experience that can be both their greatest challenge and their defining strength. In solitude, they find the unique path, unbound by the expectations and traditions tied to clan affiliations. How do we measure strength? By the support of others or by one's own resolve? For those without a clan, it's this inner fortitude that defines them. They're not weaker but differently shaped, each with a story to tell. One that speaks of courage beyond blood ties. In the heart of Konohagakure lies a truth that often goes untold. Among the ranks of the village's mighty shinobi are those who stand apart, not because of their lack of power or skill, but due to their isolation from the revered clans. Imagine a young man named Lee, full of vigor and dreams of greatness, yet burdened by a weakness that seemed insurmountable. He possessed no natural ninja abilities and was unable to perform even the simplest jutsu. Yet, his spirit burned brighter than any elemental chakra. Lee's daily routine was nothing short of grueling. Dawn found him training long before most others were awake. His regimen was punishing. Push-ups until he collapsed from exhaustion, followed by endless laps around the village perimeter. Yet, through it all, there was a smile on his face. He knew that strength could be forged not just in battle, but also in one's own heart and willpower.
Lee trained to harness every ounce of potential within him, knowing that true power came from perseverance. One winter morning, as snow dusted the village, he faced perhaps his greatest challenge yet.
He challenged a powerful shinobi who was part of an esteemed clan, someone everyone believed would crush him in an instant. But on that cold day, Lee's determination paid off. With every leap and strike, Lee fought not just with muscles, but also with unwavering resolve. His movements were flawless, his spirit unbreakable. As the sun rose higher, he proved to himself and others that strength is not defined by clan lineage, but by one's indomitable will. Lee's triumph over adversity became a beacon of hope for many clanless shinobi in Konohagakure. It taught us all that when you believe in yourself and work tirelessly toward your goals, the boundaries set by others lose their power.
In Lee's story, we find inspiration not just to push past our limits, but also to embrace every challenge with courage and determination. For it is through struggle that true strength is revealed, not just in battle, but in the very essence of who we are as shinobi.
As we delve deeper into the lives of these clanless shinobi in Konohagakure, it becomes clear that they have formed their own unique communities.
These are not bound by family ties or ancient surnames, but rather by shared experiences and unspoken bonds. Imagine a group of young ninja, each with a different backstory, coming together through the trials and missions assigned to them. They might start as strangers, brought together under the guidance of a seasoned Junin, but over time they learn to trust one another, relying on their combined strengths rather than individual heritage. In this way, these teams become like adopted families for those who don't have blood relations in Konoha. Each member finds solace and strength in the others. They celebrate victories together, mourn losses as a unit, and support each other through personal struggles that would otherwise be overwhelming. Think about it. How does one find belonging when there's no clan to call your own? For many, their teammates become the closest thing they have to kin. They share not just a mission roster, but also the deepest parts of themselves, fears, hopes, and dreams. These bonds are formed through countless hours spent together, in training grounds, on perilous missions, and even in quiet moments of reflection. It's these quieter moments that often forge the strongest ties. The late-night conversations about what it means to be a shinobi, or sharing a simple meal after a long day, create a sense of warmth and connection. In essence, while the world might see them as outsiders, these clanless ninja are anything but alone. They have created their own community, one that thrives of camaraderie and mutual respect.
This sense of belonging is what keeps them going, even in the darkest of times.
The warmth of such connections can be felt not just among teammates, but across all the clanless shinobi who understand each other's struggles. They form an intricate web of support and friendship within Konoha, one that rivals any traditional family structure. So while the shadows might seem isolating from the outside, they are in fact filled with a rich tapestry of human connection. These ninja have taken their isolation and turned it into something beautiful. A community born out of necessity, but rooted in genuine affection and understanding. In the bustling streets of Konohagakure, where clans hold the keys to prosperity and power, the lives of those without such roots are often cast into shadows. Clanless shinobi stripped of familial support must navigate a treacherous landscape marked by scarcity and isolation. Imagine standing at the gates of an exclusive marketplace, watching as villagers negotiate for rare herbs and powerful scrolls, each transaction bringing more prestige to their clan's name. For many clanless individuals, such opportunities are like mirages, visible but forever out of reach. The village's economy is intricately woven around these familial networks, making it nearly impossible for outsiders to break in without the necessary connections. Clanless shinobi often find themselves relegated to low-paying missions or forced to take on dangerous assignments with little pay just to survive.
Consider a young Konoichi who has honed her skills through sheer determination and practice, yet she finds herself overlooked for higher-ranking missions that could elevate her status. She is caught in a cycle where each small victory barely keeps her afloat, while the wealth of clans grows exponentially around her. Limited access to resources like medical supplies and training equipment further hampers their abilities. Each mission becomes not just a test of skill, but also a survival tactic. The stark contrast between the opulence enjoyed by some and the bare existence of others is a harsh reminder of societal inequalities. Social gatherings, once a chance for camaraderie and support, often exclude those without family ties. In the grand halls where clans celebrate their achievements, clanless shinobi are invisible, their contributions to village security often unacknowledged in these social circles. It's not just about financial struggle. It's a profound sense of being unwelcome, of always feeling like an outsider looking in. The village may thrive as a whole, but beneath its prosperous facade lies a web of marginalization that ensnares the clanless, leaving them to carve out their own niche in the shadows. Their stories are whispers in the wind, rarely heard or acknowledged by those who benefit from the existing system. Yet, amidst the challenges and setbacks, there is a resilience, a determination to prove their worth beyond clan boundaries. Understanding these economic and social barriers provides insight into the isolated existence of clanless shinobi, highlighting the complexities and injustices they face daily. In times of war, every village needs its defenders, and in the hidden village of Konohagakure, no one stood more fiercely than the clanless shinobi. These were individuals who, by choice or circumstance, found themselves without the support of a powerful family name. Imagine a vast expanse of war, where every tree, every shadow could hide an enemy. It was in these moments that clanless shinobi proved their worth, relying on their own skill and courage rather than familial heritage to protect their village. They took to the battlefield with a determination born from years of relentless training and a deep sense of belonging to Konoha itself, not just its clans. Their ranks filled the gaps left by those who fell in battle, stepping into roles that required both strength and subtlety. Clanless shinobi often served as scouts, using their keen senses and stealth abilities to uncover enemy movements. They patrolled the borders with an unwavering vigilance, ensuring no threat slipped past undetected. During major conflicts like the Great Shinobi Wars, clanless shinobi were the unsung heroes who formed the backbone of Konoha's defense. Their contributions were not just in direct combat, but also in intelligence gathering and sabotage missions. These warriors, without the prestige or resources that clans provided, often had to be more resourceful, using every available advantage they could muster.
They built their reputations on merit alone, earning respect through hard-earned victories and selfless acts of bravery. Their story is one of resilience and pride, showing how individual strength can overshadow even the most storied clan lineages. Clanless shinobi were a testament to the unity and diversity that made Konohagakure strong. In honoring their sacrifices and contributions, we recognize not just their skills in battle, but also their unwavering loyalty to a place they called home. This is why their legacy endures, a reminder of how every leaf protects another in times of need. In the heart of Konohagakure, where shadows whisper secrets and the air hums with latent chakra, lies a silent question. What does it mean to be without clan? To walk alone under the canopy of trees, knowing no lineage, no ancestral ties. It is a path that beckons both freedom and isolation. Freedom from expectations, perhaps, but also an absence of history's embrace. A sense of self not grounded in heritage or family, but in the decisions one makes, step by step. Imagine standing at a crossroads where every direction opens up to an infinite horizon. No clear path is carved out for you, it's all your own making. Therein lies a profound challenge. To create meaning from nothingness, to forge identity from solitude. And yet, there is something liberating in that void. To be untethered by the expectations of lineage allows one to chart their own destiny, free from the shadows cast by those who came before. It's a blank slate, waiting for the brushstrokes of life to paint a picture unique and unbound. But consider, too, the weight of absence. A nameless existence can be a lonely journey. Without the warmth of clan traditions or the comfort of familiar faces, one must constantly reaffirm their own identity, question who they are in this vast tapestry of Konoha's history. Do we define ourselves by our origins, or do we become more than just the sum of our pasts? In being clanless, perhaps one is forced to confront these questions head-on, to seek out a sense of belonging not through lineage, but through actions and alliances forged in the crucible of experience. And yet, there's an irony here. By embracing this path, do we not create a new kind of legacy, a self-made heritage? A story that begins with no name but ends with countless chapters written by one's own hand. Imagine a world where your roots define you. In Konohagakure, the Leaf Village, clans like Uchiha or Hyuga are revered for their distinct bloodlines and jutsu. But what of those who stand alone? The clanless shinobi, unbound by lineage, must carve out their own path. These individuals possess a unique kind of freedom.
Unshackled from traditional techniques passed down through generations, they look to the world around them with fresh eyes.
They are not limited by ancestral abilities or societal expectations, but instead they are driven by an innate desire for innovation and self-discovery. Imagine if you had no set path to follow, no family tree guiding your chakra flow. Instead, every day could be a new experiment, a blend of trial and error. This is the realm where clanless shinobi thrive. They must invent the own jutsu, crafting techniques that reflect not only the will, but also the imagination. They are like lone stars in the night sky, shining bright because they stand apart from the constellations. Their creativity blossoms in solitude, each unique technique a testament to resilience and ingenuity. Think of a shinobi who looks at water differently, not just as an element, but as a mirror to manipulate reality itself. Imagine if you could bend light not through genetics, but through sheer willpower. Clanless shinobi do not inherit their abilities. They forge them in the fires of determination. They create jutsu that challenge the very fabric of nature, pushing boundaries no one else dared to cross. Their innovations often surprise even themselves. A simple glance at a flowing river might inspire a new form of water manipulation, or the rustling leaves could spark an idea for chakra-based wind techniques. Every moment is ripe with potential, every experience a building block in their creative journey. In this space between shadows and light, clanless shinobi become beacons of inspiration. They are living proof that true strength lies not in blood but in the heart and mind of the individual. Their unique path to mastery offers a powerful message. One does not need a legacy to create their own legend. In the quiet moments of Konohagakure, when the night air whispers secrets to those who listen closely, there is a silent struggle that many do not see. For the clanless shinobi, the path ahead can be daunting, paved with uncertainty and loneliness. But in every journey there comes a beacon of hope, a guiding light that helps illuminate the darkest corners. In the world of ninja, this light often takes the form of a mentor, an elder sensei, or even a fellow traveler who has walked the same path before. Might Guy, for instance, is more than just a teacher to Rock Lee. He's a lighthouse in a stormy sea. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, feeling the wind rush past you and watching the waves crash below. Now picture someone offering their hand, guiding you away from the brink. That's what a mentor does. They see potential where others might not. Rock Lee once said, "With Guy Sensei by my side, I can climb any mountain." This sentiment echoes through the lives of so many clanless shinobi. It's about having someone who believes in your dreams when you're too afraid to believe in them yourself. Take a moment to think about those formative years, filled with uncertainty and doubt. A mentor is that steady voice reminding you why you started this journey. They're the ones who sit beside you during long nights of practice, pushing past physical limitations not just for themselves but for mentees as well. The bond between mentor and protege transcends mere guidance. It's a testament to resilience and unwavering support. In the vast expanse of the shinobi world, where alliances can be fleeting, mentors provide an anchor, a constant in an ever-changing landscape. In these moments, remember the warmth of having someone who understands your struggles, someone who has been there before, and knows how to navigate through them. It's not just about training or skills, it's about trust and unwavering belief in each other. This support system is vital for anyone navigating the complexities of life as a clanless shinobi. The stories are countless, of those who fell into despair only to be lifted by a mentor's hand, guided back towards the light. The essence of mentorship isn't just about reaching your peak. It's also about ensuring you have the strength and resilience to keep going when the path seems too steep to climb. It's the subtle reminder that even in isolation, you are never truly alone. As we move forward, let us honor these bonds, those silent promises made under the moonlit sky. For every mentor who takes on a protege is taking on a part of their own journey anew. They carry the weight of someone else's dreams, and in doing so, they create ripples that stretch far beyond what can be seen. In this vast tapestry of Konohagakure, each thread represents a bond forged by mentors and mentees. These connections are not just strings in a web, they are lifelines woven into the very fabric of survival for those who stand alone. In the bustling heart of Konohagakure, there are stories that echo through the streets, tales of individuals who rose above their circumstances and found success against all odds. These are not just any stories, they are the legacies of clanless shinobi, those warriors who came from nothing but their own determination and skill. Imagine a young child, perhaps not much older than 10 or 11, wandering through Konoha's market. They overhear these tales whispered between shopkeepers and ninja alike. Stories of individuals who, like them, had no family name, no clan lineage to draw upon for support. Their eyes light up with the realization that success is not dictated by one's origins, by their actions and perseverance. Consider the shinobi named Akira. He was once a wanderer, an orphan, adopted into the village but having no true clan of his own. Yet through sheer grit and unwavering commitment to his training, Akira became one of Konoha's finest jonin. Young shinobi look up to figures like Akira as role models, understanding that they too can forge their own path, regardless of their background. The inspiring stories of these clanless shinobi
serve as a beacon of hope for the future generations. They remind us all that it is within our power to shape our destiny and rise above our challenges. This notion empowers many young ninja to push past their doubts and strive for greatness, knowing that they are not bound by the limitations of lineage or status. The legacy of these clanless shinobi teaches an invaluable lesson. One's true strength lies in who they choose to be, not where they come from. Their stories inspire dreams of heroism and accomplishment, planting seeds of ambition and resilience within every aspiring ninja. Through their example, younger generations are encouraged to embrace their unique journeys and use them as a catalyst for growth and achievement. In the end, it is these tales that continue to weave through the fabric of Konoha, inspiring hope and fostering a community where every shinobi can rise to greatness. In the ever-evolving tapestry of Konohagakure, the threads representing the clanless shinobi are slowly but surely weaving themselves into the very fabric of the village's future. Imagine a world where every leaf ninja, regardless of their family lineage or lack thereof, stands equal in the eyes of their peers and leaders. A place where skill, dedication, and heart matter more than bloodlines. As societal shifts continue to ripple through the Hidden Leaf Village, we see a growing acceptance of those without clan ties. The once rigid structures that define shinobi roles are now becoming more fluid, allowing for greater diversity in approach and thought.
Consider how the village has already begun to embrace these solitary warriors. Their unique perspectives often come from overcoming extraordinary challenges, shaping them into invaluable assets.
Each one carries a story, a strength, forged through trials that many with clan support could scarcely imagine.
The future holds promise for these lone shinobi. They are becoming integral in missions that demand innovative thinking and adaptability. As the village faces new threats from unknown lands and unpredictable forces, their diverse backgrounds offer fresh strategies to counteract such dangers. There is an optimism building within the ranks, a sense of unity that transcends blood ties. The clanless shinobi embody this spirit. They are the embodiment of Konohagakure's evolving ethos. Strength through diversity and resilience through shared purpose.
One can envision a council where these solitary warriors have equal seats at the table, their voices heard alongside those of traditional clans. Their experiences could inform new policies that better serve all villagers, not just those with established roots and powerful families.
The path forward may be uncertain, but it is also filled with possibility. Clanless shinobi are paving a trail for others to follow, showing that regardless of one's origins, true strength lies within the individual and their will to contribute to the greater good. This evolving narrative reflects a fundamental shift in how Konohagakure views its ninja. It's not about who you were born to, but what you become through perseverance and dedication. A future where every shinobi can call themselves part of something larger than their bloodline is within reach. And so we look ahead with hope and anticipation, knowing that the whispers in the shadows will soon emerge as powerful voices for change, shaping a brighter tomorrow for all in Konohagakure. In the quiet corners of Konohagakure, stories are whispered about the clanless shinobi, those who stood alone without the shield of a family name. These whispers speak not just of their struggles, but also of pivotal moments where they changed the very fabric of history. Imagine a village under siege, its walls shaking from the relentless pounding of enemy forces. In this moment, it was a lone figure with no clan emblem, a shinobi named Kaito, who scaled the ramparts in the dead of night and took out the enemy commander, turning the tide of battle. Or consider the great fire that once threatened to consume the heart of Konoha. It was Akane, known only for her unparalleled mastery of water jutsu, who stood between the flames and our cherished home, channeling rivers from the depths below to quench the inferno. Each of these moments is a testament to their courage, resilience, and selflessness. They may not have the lineage or the recognition, but their actions are etched in the annals of Konoha history with gold. Think about the quiet moments, too, those that don't make it into the grand tales. A clanless shinobi, working behind the scenes to gather intelligence during a time of political unrest, whose reports led to the exposure of traitors within our ranks. Their anonymity did not lessen their impact. Rather, it underscored the depth of their dedication. These stories serve as a reminder that it's often those without titles or crests who stand at the forefront when it matters most. Each pivotal moment is a beacon of pride for all of Konoha, showing us that true strength comes from within and not just from heritage. So let these tales be an inspiration to us all.
The next time you walk through Konohagakure, remember the silent heroes who have shaped our village with their actions and sacrifices. Their legacy lives on in every heartbeat of this great shinobi nation. In the heart of Konohagakure, among the bustling streets and hidden alleys, there are whispers of hope. These whispers come from the mentorship programs designed to guide the clanless shinobi towards their true potential. Imagine a young shinobi standing alone on a cliffside, gazing out at the vast horizon before them. They have no family crest to bear, no legacy to live up to. But in this very emptiness, there lies an opportunity for something new. These mentorship programs bring together experienced and renowned ninja from all walks of life.
Each one has their own story, filled with triumphs and failures, and they share these stories freely, offering guidance and wisdom to those who need it most. In the dojo, under the watchful eye of a master strategist, a clanless shinobi learns the intricate art of battle formations. They are not just taught techniques, they are shown how to tit strategically, to anticipate their opponent's moves before they even make them. Beyond the training grounds, in quiet corners of the village, experienced ninjas sit with their mentees, sharing tales of missions past. The laughter and shared sighs of relief create a bond that grows stronger with each passing day. One mentor speaks of the importance of adaptability. The battlefield is unpredictable, they say, but with every challenge, there's an opportunity to learn something new. This simple lesson can be life-changing for a shinobi who has wandered without direction. Mentorship also addresses the emotional well-being of clanless shinobi. It's not just about physical training, it's about building resilience and self-belief. These young ninjas are taught that their backgrounds make them unique, not lesser. Through these programs, many have found a sense of belonging they never knew was possible. They no longer feel like orphans of the ninja world, but part of a larger community that values them for who they are and what they can become. The impact of these initiatives is profound, inspiring countless clanless shinobi to rise above their circumstances. With each success story, more and more join the ranks, eager to pay it forward by becoming mentors themselves someday. So as we walk through Konohagakure's streets, let us remember that within every shadow lurks a potential hero. And sometimes, all they need is one person to believe in them. In the bustling heart of Konohagakure, a whisper of change has begun to resonate. The village, once divided by the lines of clan and family, is now embracing the needs of those who have no such ties. The community has awakened to the challenges faced by the clanless shinobi, recognizing the unique struggles with identity and belonging. Programs designed to provide economic aid are being implemented, aiming to alleviate some of the financial burdens these individuals face. Imagine a support network that offers job opportunities within the village's infrastructure. Imagine how this could help strengthen not only individual livelihoods, but also the community as a whole. But economic stability is just one piece of the puzzle. The psychological well-being of clanless shinobi is equally crucial. Initiatives such as counseling services and peer support groups are being rolled out, fostering an environment where they can share their experiences and find comfort in solidarity. Think about the strength found in vulnerability. In these sessions, clanless shinobi can connect with others who understand their journey, creating a sense of community that transcends bloodlines. The village elders have taken notice of this growing movement, encouraging initiatives to help integrate clanless individuals into the social fabric of Konoha. Imagine how this could transform not only their lives, but also enrich the village as a whole. In our efforts, we must remember the importance of empathy and understanding. By reaching out with open hearts, we can create an inclusive environment where every shinobi, regardless of background, feels valued and supported. As these programs continue to evolve, they offer more than just material or emotional aid. They provide hope. Hope that one day, clanless shinobi will no longer feel the weight of isolation, but instead embrace a sense of belonging within Konohagakure's vibrant tapestry. In the heart of Konohagakure, there lived a shinobi who was once part of no clan. I was that shinobi. Every day began with the echo of silence in my small, dimly lit room. The walls whispered secrets of my solitude, the only companions to my early mornings and late nights. The village bustled around me, filled with families, clans, bonds formed by generations of shared history. Yet here I was, an isolated figure, trying to find my place among the bustling streets and hidden alleys. I remember the first mission when I truly understood what it meant to be clanless. It rained heavily that day, a dark cloud hanging over the village like a heavy sigh. The mud clung to my sandals as I ventured into enemy territory alone. The enemy was unexpected. Their numbers overwhelming. In the chaos of battle, I found myself cut off from my team, surrounded by foes who saw only an easy target in the clanless shinobi. In that moment, fear tried to consume me. But something inside pushed back. It wasn't just a survival instinct. It was resilience, born of years of living without the safety net of a clan. I fought not with rage or desperation, but with a calm resolve, each move calculated and precise. As I emerged from the fray, battered but standing, I realized that my strength lay not in any bloodline limit or family heritage, but in my own will to survive.
back in Konohagakure, there were those who whispered about my failures at that mission. But there were also those who saw what few others did, my resilience. The quiet power of a shinobi who had no one to rely on except himself.
Over time, I began to embrace this isolation, not as a curse, but as an opportunity for growth.
The village saw me less as an outcast and more as someone who could teach others about true independence and self-reliance. Resilience became my strength, the very fabric of my existence. It wasn't just the ability to endure hardship, it was the power to rise from every fall, to find hope in every shadow. In this journey, I discovered that being clanless was not a liability, but an asset.
My experiences shaped me into a shinobi who could adapt, survive, and thrive without the crutch of clan identity. And so, as I reflect on those days, I'm filled with a profound sense of pride and gratitude for the resilience within us all. A strength that transcends bloodlines and binds us together in our shared human experience. In the heart of Konohagakure, where whispers weave through the shadows, lies a truth often overlooked. The clanless shinobi, those without lineage or traditional family ties, stand as pillars in the village's defense. They carry no ancestral burdens, no family names weighing upon their shoulders. Instead, they bring a raw strength born from solitude and self-reliance. Imagine a blade forged not by generations of master craftsmen, but by fire and sweat under the hands of a solitary blacksmith. That is the essence of clanless shinobi. Their power isn't inherited. It's earned through countless nights spent honing skills, learning to trust only themselves in times of need. In solitude, they find clarity. They see beyond the confines of family expectations and societal norms. This freedom allows them to forge their own paths with unwavering conviction. They are like wildflowers that grow between the cracks of hard stone, resilient, unyielding, and beautiful in their unique way. The clanless shinobi contributed depth to Konoha's strength that isn't always recognized. They are the unsung heroes who prove that true power lies not in lineage but in personal resilience. Their experiences shaped them into warriors capable of adapting, evolving, and thriving without the crutch of tradition or heritage. Their bond with the village is pure, unadulterated by familial ties or expectations. Each step they take, each mission they undertake carries the weight of their own destiny. They are not just shinobi, they are pioneers in a world where lineage often dictates one's worth. In the quiet moments, when the village rests and the shadows grow long, the clanless shinobi find solace. They know the true strength they possess isn't seen on the surface, but felt deeply within the fabric of their being. Their silence is louder than any roar of a legacy. Their story, one of perseverance and personal triumph, adds an irreplaceable layer to the tapestry that is Konohagakure. They are the silent guardians who whisper in the shadows, ensuring peace and security with every breath they take. As we weave together the threads of our journey through the shadows of Konohagakure, a deeper tapestry begins to emerge. The lives of those clanless shinobi aren't just solitary paths. They're intricate stories etched into the heart of the village itself. Imagine walking the streets late at night, when the moon casts long shadows and the air whispers secrets. You might pass by a figure wrapped in mystery, a shinobi whose name isn't part of any noble lineage, yet who carries with them the weight of countless missions and untold sacrifices. Each encounter we've explored has painted a picture of resilience and strength in the face of isolation. These individuals have no clan to shield or shelter them, but they possess something far more valuable: enduring spirit and indomitable will. Think about how these shinobi have shaped Konohagakure over time. Their presence is like a silent guardian, watching over and protecting without the need for recognition or reward. They are the unsung heroes of the village, contributing in ways that often go unnoticed but remain profoundly impactful. In moments of solitude, these clanless shinobi find their own forms of connection. Through their comrades in arms, through the bonds forged at the battlefield, and even through the very missions they undertake. Each task completed is a testament to their character and commitment. Consider how this sense of duty and resolve can be a beacon for others in similar circumstances. Their stories are a reminder that one doesn't need a grand lineage or extensive resources to make a significant difference in the world around them. And yet, amidst all this strength and dedication, there's also an undercurrent of longing, a desire perhaps to belong, to have that sense of family and community that others take for granted. But even in their isolation, they find ways to nurture these desires within themselves and among those few who truly understand the depth of their solitude. The impact of clanless shinobi extends beyond just the immediate tasks they perform. They embody a philosophy that can inspire all shinobi. No matter your background or station, you have the power to shape the world with your actions and your spirit. So as we reflect on these insights, let us carry forward this understanding that resilience is not only about surviving, but also about thriving in every moment, no matter how challenging. And for those clanless shinobi who wander through the shadows, these stories remind us of the enduring strength that lies within each and every one of us.
the ever-evolving world of Konohagakure, there are always new paths to explore. For those who once felt isolated, the future holds promise, a chance at a brighter tomorrow where they might find belonging. Imagine stepping into an environment that embraces diversity and values every individual's unique skills and contributions. The village is beginning to recognize the invaluable talents of clanless shinobi, appreciating their diverse backgrounds and experiences. As societal attitudes shift, so too do policies within Konohagakure. New initiatives are being crafted to integrate clanless shinobi more deeply into the fabric of the village, offering them opportunities for growth and recognition that were once unimaginable. One such initiative is the creation of mentorship programs where experienced Junin are paired with aspiring clanless ninja, guiding them in mastering their craft and navigating the complexities of life within Konoha. These bonds foster not just skill development, but also a sense of community and belonging.
Moreover, there's talk of establishing dedicated training academies for clanless shinobi, places where they can hone their skills without fear of judgment or prejudice. Here, they'll find support from instructors who understand the unique challenges they face, providing them with tools to thrive in any situation. And let's not forget about the growing influence of clanless shinobi within village politics. As more and more of them rise through the ranks, they bring fresh perspectives that challenge outdated norms and open doors for others like them. While challenges remain, it's important to recognize how far we've come. The journey ahead is full of possibilities, each step bringing us closer to a future where every shinobi, regardless of their background, can shine brightly. With these changes on the horizon, one can't help but feel a sense of hope and excitement. Imagine the impact that clanless shinobi will have, not just within Konoha, but across all the lands they serve. So, as we look ahead, let's embrace this new era with open hearts and minds. The future is bright, and for those who once felt isolated, it's a time of unprecedented opportunity and growth. In the quiet corners of Konohagakure, where whispers linger like morning mist over the village, there are stories that echo through time. Stories not just of clans with their proud banners and lineage, but of those who stood alone, without a clan to call home.
These clanless shinobi, often forgotten in the grand tapestry of the village's history, left an indelible mark on Konoha. Their lives were a testament to resilience, the strength found not in heritage or family name, but in one's own heart and spirit. Think about it. What legacy do they leave behind? One that is quieter, perhaps, than legendary Uchiha or Hyuga, yet no less profound. They showed us that true strength isn't inherited. It's earned through every trial, every hardship faced alone. Imagine walking in their footsteps for a moment. Each step taken was both a challenge and a choice to continue to thrive despite the absence of clan support. Their names might not be inscribed to the walls of glory, but their impact is etched into the very soul of Konoha. The village has grown stronger because of these individuals, each one carving out a place for themselves through sheer determination. They remind us that family can be found in unexpected places, and that true loyalty isn't just to blood, but also to those who stand by your side. Their stories serve as a reminder that every person has value, regardless of background or lineage. The clanless shinobi taught the village to embrace diversity and individuality, paving the way for future generations to break free from the constraints of their pasts. As we reflect on these lives lived in solitude, we see a legacy built not just of deeds, but of spirit.
A legacy that underscores the importance of unity over division, of forging bonds beyond blood ties. Their journey through the Shadows of Konoha is not one of despair, but of hope. A beacon for those who might feel lost or alone. They remind us all that it's possible to create a family and find belonging in unexpected places, even when you stand on your own. In this quiet reflection, we honor their memory, recognizing how they have shaped the village into what it is today. Their legacy lives on in every shinobi who dares to be true to themselves, regardless of where they come from or whom they serve beside. And so as the sun sets over Konohagakure, and the village settles into its nightly slumber, we carry their stories with us, a reminder that the bonds we forge, the strength we find within ourselves, are what truly define our legacy. As we draw this journey to a close, let's reflect on the resilience of those who have wandered the path alone. Clanless shinobi, these solitary warriors of Konohagakure, carry within them an extraordinary strength. They are the architects of their own destiny, unbound by familial expectations or traditional roles. This freedom allows them to carve out identities that shine uniquely in their individuality and spirit. Imagine for a moment the vast expanse of potential that resides within these shinobi. Unshackled from clan constraints, they have honed skills and cultivated abilities that set them apart, contributing uniquely to the fabric of Konohagakure. Their stories are ones of self-discovery, perseverance, and triumph against the odds.
Each step forward, each victory is a testament to their inner strength and unwavering resolve. Let us embrace these shinobi with open hearts, recognizing that their strengths lie not in lineage, but in personal courage and determination. We must support them, learn from them, and celebrate their distinct contributions to our community. Consider how you can reach out to those who stand alone. Offer a hand of friendship or mentorship. Embrace the diversity they bring and the unique perspectives they share. Their journey is one we should all aspire to understand and respect. For in their solitude lies an invaluable lesson, that true power comes not from where you come from, but from within yourself. So let's honor these warriors of spirit and stand united with them, ensuring that no shinobi ever feels truly alone. Together, our village can become a beacon of inclusivity and strength, celebrating the unique gifts of every individual. In embracing the Clanless, we embrace the full spectrum of what it means to be part of Konohagakure. In the quiet corners of Konohagakure, where whispers gather like fallen leaves under the ancient trees, there exists a truth that has long been overshadowed by the clashing colors of clan and bloodline. The strength of our village does not lie solely in its most prominent families, but in every shinobi who stands ready to protect it. Imagine a tapestry woven from countless threads, each one unique yet essential to the whole. It is this diversity that gives Konohagakure its vibrant life, its resilient spirit. Each thread represents a ninja, a soul forged through trials and tribulations, whether they hail from the storied Uchiha or have walked alone under the weight of their own destiny. We often forget that strength can be found in solitude, resilience in isolation. Clanless shinobi, though they may walk separate paths, bring to our village an unparalleled dedication, a fierce independence born of necessity. They remind us that true unity is not defined by lineage, but by shared purpose and mutual respect. Let us honor the journey of every ninja, recognizing their unique contributions to our collective strength. No matter how different our origins or individual stories may be, we stand together as one, bound by the threads of our shared commitment to peace and justice in Konohagakure. In this unity, we find not just balance, but also profound power. The harmony between diverse elements is what makes us strong, adaptable, and unyielding against any challenge that comes our way. Let us remember always that within every whisper of the shadows lies a story waiting to be told. Each one enriches our tapestry, adding color and depth to the fabric of Konohagakure. Together, we are more than just ninjas. We are guardians of a legacy built on unity, diversity, and the unwavering support of one another.